welcome to my awesome. Wow. So, we're back. Hello and welcome to my awesome channel. And welcome back to school. Anyways, it's fine. You're in school. You'll survive. The year will end. It will. Keep in mind that you're one day closer to summer vacation. Every day you go to school. That's what you should think. Anyways, so you're gonna go to school anyways, right? So might as well make it easier by lightening your backpack. I'm gonna be teaching you how to make your backpack slightly, if not really, lighter. Okay. So this is basically what your backpack might look like. Books, folders, binders, and a lot of stuff like that. And we don't want that. We want to make this thing as light as possible. First, just to show you how heavy this is, I'm gonna go weigh it. Okay, the lighting is really weird now, but basically 6 kilos! 6 freaking kilos! You can't be holding that. Seriously, you'll injure your back. I'm gonna give you tips on how to make that thing way less heavy. Like way less heavy. Let's see what's inside of here first. Let's check this folder. This has about 100 pages in this thing. Instead of getting this thing, it's not too heavy. But see, that's not how you're supposed to think. That's what makes a backpack heavy. You don't take the thing itself and be like, it's not too heavy, I'll just take that. Because not too heavy and not too heavy and not too heavy and not too heavy, all of those combined make 6 freaking kilos. So, you don't do that. You don't bring stuff that are gigantic that you're most probably not gonna use. Actually, I did use most of this, but that's not the point. So what I'm saying is, this is 100 pockets. So instead of getting the 100, you get half of it, which is 50. It's way lighter. And if you want, if you feel like you're gonna need more than that, you can bring 2 of those. And that way your backpack will be way less heavy. So we're putting this back in the back. Now this. Second thing. This copybook. Look at those pages. Just look at them. They're so thick. Like, you can't really see it, but it's super thick. Which makes this copybook super heavy. 96 sheets. This is 96 sheets. This copybook is also 96 sheets. By the way, I'm not branded by anything here. I know there are brands on this thing, but I have nothing to do with them. Just saying. And so this copybook has really thin pages. They're not see-through though. They're like magazine thing kind of. You know what I'm saying, right? I hope you know what I'm saying, because these are like the super thick ones, and these are like the super thin ones. These are cheaper. For some reason, because for me these are the better ones. So anyways, don't get the super thick paper, get the super thin paper. Keeping this at the store and putting this in my backpack. This copybook, this 5 subject that at least one of your teachers wants you to bring for some odd reason. Don't you love the design? Anyways, this super thick copybook is a problem because it's way too heavy. You're gonna be naming each divided section, and so you're more or less gonna know which section you're most likely not gonna finish. And so I know that I'm not gonna finish the last section, so I take just a few of the last papers, like I don't know, 10 maybe, and I keep those at home. And then when I have homework, I don't bring the whole thing. I just use it on that copybook and then cut it, and then just before the teacher gets in, I stick it on the copybook, like here. Here. Can you even tell? You can hardly tell. Actually, you can tell just a little bit. But you can hardly tell. You can use any copybook, but if you prefer having the same paper, if you don't like it to show, that's what I do. I don't really like it to show. That's what I do. So you just keep some paper. So you keep this at school. And next, this thing. Now, this one is kind of obvious because not a lot of people do it, but there are the people that do this. And this tip is addressed to those people. instead of bringing your whole binder, you can open it, open those things, take a paper out, and voila! That's the point of the binder. I know it's crazy. There are these people that don't have enough time at the end of the day to take out the papers, and so they just bring the whole thing with them. But that's not how you're supposed to do it. I used to do that, but I learned from my video. If it's homework and you need a paper for a binder, the one with holes, you just keep some at home, and then instead of if you're rushed and you don't have time to pick one out, you have some at home. And second of all, if you have a lesson, the second the teacher tells you that you have that lesson, you take it out and then you put it in your backpack. You don't wait for the end of the day, because sometimes that's what I do. You just wait for the end of the day and then you pack everything. You don't do that for a binder. So you just put this paper. So let's just consider the weight of 3 papers. Let's say the lesson was 2 papers and you need 1 paper for your exercise. I'm gonna put those in my backpack. You pop the books that have exercises. Now, this tip depends on the school you're at, because there are some schools that don't allow you to bring your phone at school, and some of them don't mind it as long as it's muted and off and blah blah blah. So, and you're not using it, obviously. And some of them don't even care if you have it or not. My school is the one that doesn't mind if it's muted and off and you're not using it. But I don't know about your school. If you're not allowed to bring a phone and I don't know, they look into your backpack. First of all, you have to change your school, because that's way too strict that they're gonna look in your backpack. And second of all, while you're at that school, don't use this tip. But this tip is for the people that are able to bring their phones to school. So what you do is, instead of bringing these whole books with you at home just for one exercise, just for this, for instance, just for this exercise, what you do is you keep the book. Let's say the teacher told you that the homework is at page 17. So you open the page to page 17. Where's page 17? 17. Okay. You open the page to page 17. You open the page to page 17. Nice. You open the book to page 17, and then you keep it on the side, or you keep it on the floor, or I don't know where you put it. And then you keep it somewhere. You keep it open till the end of the day. And then, let's say you have also this exercise, I don't know, exercise 2 on page 79. You keep that as well open. And so basically what you do is, at the end of the day, when you're allowed to use your phone, you just quickly take your phone out, turn it on, take a picture of exercise 2, put this book back, take a picture of exercise 9, put this book back, and voila! You don't need anything else. So now I'm just quickly gonna put back the things that we decided on putting in our backpack, and we're gonna weigh the backpack and see the humongous difference. So now this is what the backpack looks like. As you can see, there's a huge difference. Okay, so this bag is 2.6 kilos. I don't know why this is. Maybe it's too light. Can't tell anymore. I don't know what's happening with the bands, but it just gave up on life, I guess. Why am I so white? Yeah, so that was weird. Anyways, so I don't know why, I just can't tell. Maybe it's too light, but it feels like 2 kilos. 2 kilos, not even, honestly. It's super light now. And so even if you added the copybook, if you even added the books, if you you're not allowed that in that school where you're not allowed to take your books, you have to take your phone, or the school or you're just the type of person that likes to revise from the book itself, it doesn't feel that much heavier, but there is a difference though, but it's not that big of a difference. So it's like 3 kilos now, so which is still way better than 6. So I hope you'll use this these tips actually, to making your backpack lighter. Before I end this video, I just want to say that I'm not going to be posting videos every week. I'm going to be posting them every other week, because it's easier for me when there's school. I'll be filming on one weekend and then editing on the other. But I will keep on doing YouTube. I promise 1000%. But just every other week. That's it. And I'm done. It will be perfect. Plus the video content will be nicer because I'll have more time to film and more time to edit, so it will look better for you guys because I'm concerned. The second thing is, I've recently really been willing to learn how to skateboard, but I can't seem to find a person that would, like a teacher kind of. And so I was wondering if you guys know a place where I can learn how to skateboard in Lebanon. Because if you do know, please, 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 can you comment, can you put the name of the place down below, please? Please. I would be so thankful if you would. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my older videos. And yeah, I hope you have a great year at school.